Hi everyone, in today's lesson I'm going to be teaching my friend Laura a song, and she's going to be learning a song. The takeaway from this lesson is how to learn a song by ear. You hear it from Laura herself that using this method a song sticks with you for a long time versus reading off of sheet music. So watch our parrot or playback exercise where I play a bit of a song and then Laura plays back what she hears. We do it in person in the video, but it's the same method that I use on accordionlove.com to teach you the songs that are on this channel. Enjoy the song. It's Forest Flowers. It's a song that we have covered before. I actually forget a part of the song, the last part of the song, and that's actually where the video cuts out. But enjoy. Let me know if you have any questions. So let's do an example where I'm going to play a song that Laura doesn't know, and I'm going to teach her the song. This oftentimes happens where you're with another musician, you're in a jam circle or with a group of musicians, it's nighttime, there's a party around a campfire, and you're like, oh, I know a great song, Forest Flowers. Mm-hmm. Do you know it?
No.
Okay, great. So if I had a pen and paper, I would write down the chords. Whether it's for myself, I'd pull out the sheet music, but how Laura and I are going to do it, and I think how musicians typically do it, is we do a playback exercise where I would write down the chords. I don't know if I have all the keys. Yeah, so this one's an E minor, and it's a waltz, so it goes really beautiful, and it goes from the B, so it goes and then it goes and again from the G. Oh. Again. Yeah, so that's part one.
Okay,
I don't have a B major, but do you imagine? So what do we do there? It's the exact same thing that the way that I teach you guys songs, right? I play a passage twice and ask you to play it back. Laura's able to take in 2 lines at a time.
But I would be inclined to say, let's do that again.
Yeah.
Because even sometimes my ears are ahead of my mind for retaining information. So I'm never afraid to say, hey, Ronan, let's do that one more time.
Yep, and we'll probably do it again. And now this time, if I see that Laura gets it, I'm probably going to introduce some pop, or maybe even a harmony if I feel she's got it. Yeah, so. Now it goes to D major. So,
So.
to B major. To E minor. So that whole passage. Yeah.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't have a beat. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, would this help if we had sheet music? Yes, but Laura wouldn't remember it a year from now.
That's the thing, and I would remember it 5 minutes from now if I read it.
That's why,
Anytime I learn something with sheet music, which I do often, because sometimes it's just convenient or it's the way in which you're working in a different scenario, I don't retain the music. Stuff that I learned by ear when I was like 7 years old, I can remember. Stuff that I sight read this afternoon, I couldn't tell you a thing about it.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's I'd love to know the...
Yeah, I wonder, I mean, you know, folks used to tell stories over and over again, and then used to tell the story, and then the printing press came out, and I can't tell any more stories. I mean, thanks social media. But yeah, there must be something. I'd love to transpose the song, but we're already learning it in E minor. Unless we can transpose to A minor, like a...
Is it better for this accordion?
Yeah, just because I don't have a beat.
Okay.
So this is an exercise in transposing, and so... Amazing. Next part. Yeah. That's the part. So, ta-da-da. Yeah.
Okay.
So where do we go? Up, 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 up. Da-da-da. That's the whole song.
Okay.
Yeah, cool song, eh? It's a
beautiful.
It's a Finnish waltz or a...
That's gorgeous. Where'd you learn it?
Someone requested it.
Oh.
And I listened to it and played
Thanks
it
to
a little
whoever
later.
requested it. It's my
Yeah.
pleasure to learn it.
So what do we do there? I mean, that's how you learn. That's how you learn a song. That's how you teach a song.
Yeah.
If there was a bigger group, I've learned a song like this. Whoever knows the song would do what me and Laura did, and everyone would play. And usually in a song circle, it's okay if not everyone knows every note. You're gonna be leading the song. So I would be playing, you know, and whoever you play the song 2 or 3 times, and by the end of it, someone will know it. So then next time you're together, everyone plays together. Yeah. What was that? Okay? Was that good?
That was good pacing. It's like I said earlier, never be afraid to say, I need to hear that part again.
Mm-hmm.
I know, as I teach a lot of students tunes by ear as well, a lot of it's like doing like a parrot exercise. Like if I play it, you play it back, I play it, you play it back. Okay, we're going to add the next section, play it back, let's go back, let's recap, put it all together. I find this song was very simple. Melody is very conversational. This idea responds. For some tunes, it's more necessary to focus on the parts where 2 sections overlap. Like if I'm looking at a window pane with like 8 squares, then I want to just focus on the inside row of the squares where the 2 ideas connect. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And that may be a strange way of putting that. But like the glue between the sections, or like
Cool.
let's play the end. So I might ask you right now. Okay, like I got the A section kind of writes itself. It's like good melody writes itself. The B section writes itself, but I don't know right now how to go from the B section to the A section. So could I ask you to show me right now putting those 2 parts together, and maybe we could loop that.
Yeah. So B section is. Oh, which key are we in?
So can we go from or this?
And
So I might just want to go. That
Got
was
it.
the end of the B section. End of the B section into the A section.
yeah, it's so hard for me to just play the ending. So we go. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah. So from.
So I might just want to go.
Yeah.
Just so like I might be inclined to loop that several times just so that I
Got
get
it.
Like,
Cool.
And I would do like I'm teaching to a group or I'm teaching to an individual. I was
You
like, hey,
play those connecting
we're gonna
parts.
play these connecting parts, the connectors.
Cool.
That's
okay.
what I was getting. Trying to talk about with the failed window analogy. But
Good
the
analogy.
connecting parts. Yeah.
Oh, the middle pane.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
It was 9 squares. Yeah. 3, 3, 3.
Oh, yes.
Cool. So that's how we would play, and then if we were to play this, I wouldn't let Laura play melody. I would suggest the melody and probably play the melody the first time through, right? I wouldn't start off with just you're on your own.
Yeah.
I know you got it, especially the beginning conversational part.
Yeah.
But for the second part, I would go instead of going, just providing the backing. So when you're teaching a song, help a little bit more. But also give way a little bit. So if Laura has the melody, I would make my melody quieter and probably just do some chakas.
But if I start raising my eyebrows and looking terrified, then he's gonna
I'm
give me
coming back in.
He's gonna give me a lead. He's gonna give me a hint.
Yeah. And there's a lot of looking back and forth in terms of was it When You Are My Sunshine or the last song that we did? It's just like a lot of breaths and
a lot of
my body going forward, like
communication, moving together. Like the best example is like when you see a string quartet play, and they're just like they're cueing tempos and they're cueing dynamics. It's very and listening to each other's breath.
Big time. We played with John Williams, our former band leader, and he had a thing. He played clarinet. He would do a lot of breaths, but he had a thing where he would stand and he'd point to you by kicking his boot towards you.
But he wanted you to take the melody or take a solo.
Yeah, it's like kick towards Ronan, and I'd say no, thank you, but he'd kick again, and then I'd have to take a solo. So whichever way you communicate, whether it's that or take it, great.
Don't be afraid to do that.
Yeah. Do you want to play even just the first part? And
I'd love to play it again.
Cool.
I'm someone who needs a lot of repetition. So it's very helpful for me when you cue those. When you cued the start of the new section.
The ba 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 kind of thing? Cool. Yeah, it's hard to sing and play, but yeah, I get that. And then we just improv over it, right? Like. One thing I'll add that is helpful for me is the form of the tune is carefully outlined. Yeah.
So okay.